Okay, today I'm going to work on my wife's Kia Seltos. This is a 2021 SX trim, the 1.6 turbocharged. And then we're going to change the rear differential fluid. So these are the tools that I've got. You're going to need a 24 millimeter socket. Also a 15/16 fits as well. I've got my differential fluid. Kia and Hyundai recommend 75W85 for basically all their all-wheel drive cars, all the rear differentials in their all-wheel drive cars. I got Redline, obviously. You can get anything else that meets these specifications right over here. So rear differential, half a quart, hypoid gear oil, GL5, SAE 75W85. I think the biggest difference between 75W85 and 75W90 is the viscosity. I may be wrong, I don't know. But either way, most Kias and Hyundais, at least modern ones, they like this viscosity. So there's that. These are the gaskets / washers that are used for the fill plug and the drain. I can't remember which one's which. We'll see when we pull it off. And then you can see the part numbers right over here. So one of them is this 5308439,000, and then the one right below it is the other one, 5307239,000. And as you can see, I got ripped off on those $4 a piece. I'm sure you can get them cheaper online or something. This is to pump the gear oil, and then that's for us to drain the gear oil, etc. All right. Okay, so this is your differential. If I can get you a better picture, there you go. That's it. Left axle, right axle, drain plug, and then the fill plug is right up here. That thing. Yeah. There you go. Let's get a better look at the fill plug. There it is right there. So it's kind of a tighter fit-ish, a little bit. Usually when you drain differentials or something that you haven't drained before, you want to open up the fill plug first. You don't have to. This thing's pretty dang new. It's only got 25,000 miles on it. But it's a good idea to start with the fill plug, just in case if for whatever reason you can't open the fill plug, you know, and you drain out all your fluid and then you're stuck without any fluid. I don't anticipate that happening with this, but still, it's good to be sure. So I've got this is a 24 millimeter. So the 24 fits on the drain plug, and also, if I can get in there. I gotta switch hands. I'm doing this one-handed, by the way. That's why I have to pause it so many times. Okay. Yeah. Also, the fill. So, I'm trying to get you better angles, but I suck at this. So yeah, fill plug and drain, both 24 millimeter or a 15/16 works as well. So, what I'll do is I'm gonna pause this, get the plug on there, my socket on there, probably use a wobble extension, and then a 1/2" drive wrench and see if I can get it loosened with one hand. Otherwise I'll pause it and use two. Alright, hang on. Okay, so this worked out pretty good. Again, I'm really sorry for the crappy camera angles. But yeah, this came off fairly easy. Had to use two hands, so sorry I couldn't show you loosening a bolt. Yeah. So loosening the fill plug right now. I'm gonna try and switch hands here. There we go. Okay. There, that's better. Okay. I'm gonna position my drain pan under here just in case if it starts spilling out. It shouldn't, but you know, you never know. There we go. And there's your copper gasket right there. Okay. Alright, so we're not leaking anything out. This should only be about a half liter full of fluid. Sometimes you can check it by sticking your finger in there, but I've got fat fingers. I can't stick it. My finger's too big to fit in there. So yeah, so there's that. There's the fill bolt, looking good. And just kind of wipe off the surface a little bit, just for fun. And now let's loosen that drain bolt right over there. Okay, so I'm going to pause it, loosen it, and then start it again. Okay, so let's get that guy out, and then there you go. You can almost kind of see that, almost kind of that silver flake in it. So the reason why I'm changing this so early is I just like to be OCD about my fluids on newer cars. You know, when you're still soon after that braking period, you've got a lot of little bits of those metal gears that have been in contact with each other floating around. So getting that out sooner rather than later, I think, would give you a little more life when it comes to gear stuff like this. So yeah, that's the whole point. So we're going to let that drain, and then we'll put the new drain plug washer on. Then we'll fill it up, and then we're done. Super easy. All right, gonna pause it. Okay, so while that's draining, I wanted to show you the reason why that was a little tough to remove, and it was still requires some effort, is because it looks like it's got some thread locker on there. Sorry, my camera won't focus. But yes, definitely some thread locker on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray it down and clean it off, and I'll probably just put some blue thread locker on, and then we'll seal it back up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's that. Here's this guy. I kind of wiped the thread locker all around the threads, and then let's put it back in here. Okay. So you've got the differential drain plug, and then so pound-feet is 36 to 50. So let's go get my torque wrench. Now we got to fill this guy back up, and we're going to fill it a half liter, or when it starts overflowing, which will probably be a little over half liter. All right, there you go. This thing's ready. So, like I said, it should take about a half liter, a little over a half liter. This is 1 quart. So it should be like 0.53 quarts, I think. But I'm just going to fill it until it starts overflowing. Let's see where we're at with that. There it goes. Okay, so now we're dripping. Okay, so we can take this thing out, and then yeah, we probably use about 2/3 of that, so like 0.66 quarts, I guess, and then we're leaking out. So that's about perfect. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. So new washer is on. There's the old washer. And then this one is torqued down to, there's the filler plug. Looks like they misspelled it, filter plug. Anyways, 32.5 to 43.4 pound-feet. So we're going to do it to about 38, 39 pound-feet. There you go. Let's double check that. Yeah. There. And that line is lined up. Cool. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Speaking of that line, I erased it by spraying it. But anyways, there you go. That's it. That's how easy it is to change your rear differential fluid. Drain, new washers, torque it up. Maybe even use some thread locker if you want, like I did. Fill it till it starts spilling out. And then that's it. Done. Easy peasy. Thanks for watching.